I clicked on the wrong screen. God damn it. Hello. Okay. Genius. Genius move on my part. Yes. Hello, though, everyone. Welcome on in. Gosh darn it. Yeah. Me too. Um. Right. So I need at least one of you to let me know about the audio levels in the game. I am a silly banana. Yes, so true. Hello, Marvel. Um. Yeah, because I can't monitor the audio levels, so hopefully it's fine. This is why I currently have it at. Let me know if it needs to be adjusted before we do anything in this game. Sounds good. It's not louder than me. Maybe just a tad quieter. Okay.
The Nonary game.
Is that better? That's good. Yes. Okay, perfect. I love that that worked out so well. Okay, so other than the fact that this game is by Spike Chunsoft, I can't speak. I also have a min in my mouth, which isn't very helpful. I don't know why I put a min in my mouth right before getting off the starting scene screen. Not exactly my smartest move. But other than the fact that this is a Spike Chunsoft game that is a trilogy, I don't know anything. Relix has probably explained it to me, and I said that sounded cool, but I remember nothing. So, love that for me. And you're adjusting your phone volume to see how it sounds on each adjustment. That's interesting. And of course, there's no music on this screen at all. But I'm gonna assume there's 9 persons. You know Zero's K pretty well, you think? Fair enough. This is my first time interacting with the series at all. Also Relix kindly gifted me these games, which is nice. Well, at least 2 of them because they were in a 2-pack on Steam. But yeah, now most of what I play is Spike Chunsoft games. Shocker. Get ready for a wild ride? It's Spike Chunsoft. I'm already ready for that one. And I guess without further ado, I'm just gonna hit start. Yeah. Creating save data. Please select the save slot. Huh? Oh. Are you sure you want to save here? I guess so. Fuck you, the Spike Chunsoft streamer. So true. It all started with Steins Gate. A lot of things started with Steins Gate. This game is fiction. All names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this production are fictitious. There are 2 modes of play, novel and adventure. You can switch in and out of each interchangeably. That concerns me. That concerns me. Is that a gaping hole? A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and his eyes snapped open. Oh, you don't need to go to work tomorrow? Nice. Is it because you're sick?
What the?
Oh boy, Junpei is voiced. As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings.
Ow!
Oh. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Extra day off, let's go. With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air. They could have used any word, and they chose that one.
What? Whoa!
Junpei, my favorite boy, failed Junpei. His balance lost and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on. Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! Ah! What the hell?
Okay. So that's the difference between novel and adventure. Interesting. Interesting. See, we don't have a production area yet since we're making new models and everything had to get replaced and built. I see. Interesting. You want to get up and make yourself dinner, but the cat is on your lap. Well, who put him there?
A bed?
A bed. Great observation, Junpei.
That fell pretty far. That really hurt.
Sorry, that line delivery. Yeah, sorry, Spooky. It's illegal to move, especially since he placed himself there.
Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it. An earthquake. But it's shaking too fast for that. Anyway.
Anyway, we're just gonna carry on.
Where am I?
Great question, Junpei. Third melt, stop.
Wait, it stopped?
Mm-hmm.
What's that sound?
I don't like it. 5.
That's...
No, can we look back at that door? The door was clearly marked with a 5. I think that's worth investigating. Do we investigate here? Nope, there we go.
5.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Is he on a ship? Who knows? Not me.
What's this 5 mean?
You're probably the 5th door out of 9. That's my guess.
It won't open.
Rip.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
Possibly.
Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door!
Oh, it's more complicated than that, my friend. Oh boy.
Huh? What the hell is this?
I don't know. The screen's black for me, Junpei.
A watch? It doesn't look like one.
Well, I don't know, man. It seems like the time is 5. 5 what? Who knows? It's just 5. Hope you like having math explained to you. Oh dear.
5.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same as the door.
Yes. Good job, buddy. Oh, fuck, is it G. Dustin?
What? How do I take this off?
I don't... It doesn't look like a thing you want to take off, if I can be honest.
Maybe pushing something on this will work?
Maybe.
Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
Maybe I should go back to the novel, because it's kind of boring. And growing more desperate, he began to tug at it. However, he's constipated.
No good. This stupid thing won't come off.
Mm-hmm. The steel ring ran from the face around Junpei's wrist and back into the face. What? A steel ring ran from the face around Junpei's wrist and back into the face. Okay. He wouldn't be pulling the bracelet off anytime in the near future.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
I think he might have bigger problems than that thing, Junpei. Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Junpei. Now, he can have realizations. So much was happening, and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode. Well, wouldn't that be something novel?
Where am I?
Somewhere.
And why the hell am I here?
That is a great question.
Why?
Well, it's the same question.
What the hell happened to me?
I feel like that's really... Oh, God.
My head.
Pain bloomed, but he did his best to shake it off. He raised his head.
Huh.
It was at that moment that he noticed the window. Is that a window?
This is...
The window was round, rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from an early 20th century ship. So it is a ship.
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
Junpei walked slowly toward the window. He could see nothing beyond it but thick, impenetrable darkness.
I can't see anything.
Uh-huh.
If only it wasn't so dark outside.
I feel like it's bold of him to assume that window looks to the outside. Junpei squinted, trying to see something. Anything. It was at that moment.
Huh?
Oh dear, that can't be good. Especially if it's a ship.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell is going on here?
Stuff. He's so fucking cringe fail. I love Junpei. He definitely is cringe fail. The crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment, Junpei stared at it. Epic. Then the window burst, and water began to pour into the room.
What the hell? God damn it!
Junpei yelled and spun around, his feet slipping on the water, already coming through the window. He ran for the door.
Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there?
I think I'm gonna... can I settings? No, I cannot settings. Okay, because I wanted to turn up the voice volume just a little bit, but I guess not.
Come on, if you're there, say something!
Nope. There was no reply, obviously. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, the water began to rise. It was now ankle deep on the floor, and rising quickly toward his knees.
It's not stopping.
Uh-huh.
Not good. Not good at all. Okay. I need to find a way out, and fast.
Junpei ran a hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes. I looked around the room. What if I press escape? Nothing. Okay. Huh? Operations during an escape. During an escape... Wait, is this gonna be a regular thing? You're restricted to an area. Your goal. Search around the undercover how to unlock the door. Wait, what? Search around to uncover... Okay, I can read. Search around to uncover how to unlock the door. There are items and hints in the room that will help you escape. Click on a location you find suspicious to search the room. Use Q or E to move around the room. Why Q or E to move around the room? What? Oops. I guess that's a lever, huh? Maybe if I pull it. No, it looks like pulling on the lever just makes a weird noise. Great. The light's still red, and the display hasn't changed. Damn it. Why the hell isn't this thing opening? Well, it seems like we need to do something first. Maybe something with this? Bulletin board. Looks like someone put a note on it. Grab the note. About items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Clicking item on the top left will take you to the item screen. What? How what? Wow, you're already on tour 5, you work fast. Hi, Relix. The notes got it in red, and in blue. Triangles. Helpful. Investigate with an item. The item visible in the lower left is the item currently in hand. When you close the item screen, the last selected item will be in hand. It's a no. So true. If you hold an item while investigating the room, you may trigger a reaction. Oh boy! Try switching out items in hand and search different places. Click the item icon or press V to quickly change between items. Okay. Picture frame. Can I combine that with this? No? Okay. I don't think that picture frame is necessarily going to be helpful. Wait, can I investigate this again? Bulletin board. There's nothing on it. But it looks like there's something written. Okay, whatever. I don't think this is going to do me much anything. This is the door to the stove. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was easy to open. Oh, there's something here, though. Screwdriver. Combining items. Select combine on the item screen to combine two items. If the two items can be combined, you will receive a new item. If they cannot, then nothing will happen. Try out different combinations of items you find in your search. A screwdriver, huh? Wonder why that's here. Well, let's see if there's anything in here. A key? Huh? Looks like there is a key. Yep, that's a key, alright. A little blue one. Okay. So that's probably something to do with that. Yeah, okay. Hello? How long has the little thing... How long has this been here? No dice. It's locked tight. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole. Huh? Okay, well... I imagine probably the key, right? No. Alright, let's see what happens if I put the blue key in the keyhole. And nothing. Guess I'm gonna need some sort of code for the dial. Mini games. During an escape, your investigation may trigger one of several mini-games. All operations of the mini-games are done by clicking on the screen. Some mini-games will require you to manipulate something, while others will only require you to apply the right object or click the right thing. Operation instructions. Clicking the dial will cause it to move to the next number. Enter 4 numbers this way and then click the key. If the numbers are correct, it will unlock. Can I just guess? Oh wait, I have a solid guess. It might not work, but... Nope, okay. That was my only guess. Damn it. Open, you stupid thing. I don't think it's gonna open if I whack it on the wall a couple of times. They make me feel better. Not gonna help, though. Alright, Junpei, don't freak out. Keep it cool and look around for some more clues. That was the plan, Junpei. Sheesh. I guess I should look at the, maybe this does have information. An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. Really? Well, the screwdriver got those screws off easily enough. And here's the picture. And I lose the screwdriver. Let's go. Screaming. Can I write this down? Because I'm not gonna remember that. Hopefully there isn't an actual timer to this, otherwise Junpei's fucked. Okay. Note taking while playing video games. Oh, no, why do you mean there's more information? So someone wrote a bunch of numbers and symbols on the back of the picture, huh? Yeah, okay. I need that information again. Thank you. 2413? Buddy. Let me just take notes. It's okay. Plus, I didn't ask for help, so, like, unless I ask, don't. You know the drill by now. Yeah, 1 through 5 are empty and 6 through 9, as well as 0 are colored in. Maybe this has something to do with the relationship between the symbols and the numbers. Yep. And then this, so it's 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. Guess I'm gonna have to find the right 4 numbers. Alright, let's give this another try. Seven, 4, 6, 3. Huh? It wasn't that? Seven, 4, 6, 3. Yeah. Maybe try it reversed, maybe. I can't put 6 in that spot. What? Interesting. It's gonna be faster for me to look for clues. What are we stuck on? I tuned out. Duh. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't say I'm stuck yet. Just confused. What if I combine it with this? Will June pages now? No? Okay. You remember this room sucks? Yeah. 'Cause, like... I'm missing an item? I imagine you mean outside of what's inside the case, right? That's your vacant. I mean... This pair of simple chairs next to the table. Water's already up to the chair. Okay. I don't know what I haven't already searched, though. That's actually... Or this? Huh? Red key. Okay.
Should probably hold on to this key.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
It...
Oh, what's up with
Mirror
my
jump scare.
face? look like a zombie. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and... I'm back. Not like anyone will respond.
I figured I would need something other than the red key. Well, thank you for the clarification, Relix.
Man, work was rough today.
Tell me about it. Don't.
Huh? A breeze.
The white curtain framing his window swayed gently in the cold wind.
Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open?
Maybe. Junpei walked toward the window, trying to remember if he'd closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out and looked around.
Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
He closed the window. Okay. Then it happened. Oh, that's nice. Hi.
What?
Junpei turned and found himself face to mask with a man dressed all in black. The man wore a deep hood and a bulky gas mask. His face was entirely hidden. That means it could be not necessarily a man.
Who are...
Suddenly, he couldn't finish. Junpei tried to yell, but all he could manage was a strangled croak. Casey's a frog. So fun fact, this was a DS game and we got two screens. One where Junpei uses the regular text box and then the narrator box describing what's happening. For the computer, they just combined them. That's actually kind of cool. I like that fact. Thank you.
I can't...
Junpei collapsed to the floor, a crumpled heap of limbs, like a discarded puppet. Oh my. Too late. He noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. A small object, shaped distressingly like a grenade, sat on the floor in front of his face, hissing. The white smoke poured out of it at an incredible rate. The smoke had grown so thick that the details of Junpei's apartment began to fade into the white haze. He could feel his mind begin to fade as well, a white haze that was not the smoke creeping into the edges of his vision. No! Marble's sub expired. You are right though, Spooky. It does feel DSE. Like, I didn't make that connection, but now that I know, yeah. Why are you using the Catman F emote? You have my very own F emote that you could use instead. Shameful. Not that I didn't draw both of them, but, like, you know. I feel like being nice. I will wait for Marvel to be out of ad hell. Oh wow, Marvel got a sub. Wild. Never saw that coming. Anywho's. You're welcome, Marvel. I didn't give myself head pats yet. Hades redeemed a little while ago. I deserve head pats. Because I'm such a good streamer. I don't know. Don't listen to my nonsense. More head pats? Okay. I must be a really good streamer.
Mama da yo.
Mama da yo. I hate Madara, actually. Not actually, but... Anyways. And then everyone else that was stuck in ad hell is free from it too now, as well. Let's go.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
You'll fistfight Madara? He'd probably like that, actually, though, Marvel. Knowing him. A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh, and distorted in some way Junpei couldn't put his finger on. Do you want to play a game?
You are going to participate in a game.
A killing game? Or wrong. Spike Chunsoft. Wrong Spike Chunsoft.
The memory game.
I don't know why I didn't think about that. It's literally in the title of the series.
It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
What if no? Is no not an option? That was the last thing Junpei remembered. The white smoke overpowered him. The masked man faded from his vision, and he felt consciousness fall away into the white mist. And now he looks like this.
That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him...
He ground his teeth in frustration, and strained to remember anything about his attacker's figure.
Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
Hey, I said that earlier. The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, and the body had been covered in a thick cloak.
Just who was that?
Someone.
They said, you have been chosen.
It might mean. That was beyond him. You're the ultimate lucky student, Junpei.
What the hell is going on? Why me?
There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important.
You are going to participate in a game. The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The nonary game. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
It's a game that's nonary. With a yell, Junpei drove his fist into the mirror. Very productive. Oh, I get it. This is a mirror. And it was taped on there. Okay, I'm smart. There's nothing left on the mirror. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden on the sink. This is the only drain in the room. Cool. Do I need to use the red key instead of the blue key in the suitcase? Is that... Oh, wait. Can I take it out? No? Okay. Can I change what key is in there? Is that not an option? Small red key. Okay, that wasn't helpful. Five, huh? What does that mean? I don't know, man. Water just keeps pouring through the window. It's like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something up the window is gonna stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. Uh-huh, okay. Literally, what have I not? Can I hit tab and... Look at what's... No. Tab is the items. Okay. What's that? I literally don't know what I haven't looked at yet. Oops. Wait, I think there might be something on the bed, or am I stupid? Okay, I think I might be stupid, because I can't bring myself to call this bed. It's pretty flat. Okay. I can reach this bunk. Might as well look through it. Huh. Damn. Nothing here. Okay, what about this one? Got it. If I pull off of these sheets and shove them into the window, maybe that'll stop the water. Alright, window. Let's see how you like this. Shoot, that's not gonna happen. There's way too much water coming through there. No way these sheets are going to be enough to plug up that window. Because there's only one way I'm going to live through this. And that's by getting the hell out of this room. After all, there's not really anything else I can do. All I can see from down here is the underside of the top bunk. Then go up the ladder. It's pretty high up there. Yeah, go up the fucking ladder. It's the ladder that goes up from the floor to the ceiling so that you can get into all 3 bunks. Worst case scenario, I can just climb up there. Yeah, right, like that's gonna work. Investigate the other beds, you... Now this is a pretty poor excuse for a bed. It's barely any space between the bed and the ceiling. I don't think I'd even have enough space to turn over. Bet money this was for poorer passengers. Maybe the ship's crew. I'm gonna die someday, but I sure as hell don't want it to be here. Screams. What about this ladder? This is the ladder that goes up to the top bunk. Climb it. I can look at this. I'm going to fight. This is just like the blue briefcase. Yep, there's a lock on this one too, and it's not opening. But there is a key. Nope. I can find the right things. Alright, let's stick that key in there. It's not opening. In fact, it's not doing anything at all. Alright, I take that back. I guess we can move the dial now. So it looks like I'm gonna have to put that in the right numbers, and yep. That's how it works. Is it gonna be the same numbers? If not, I do have a theory. 7, 4, 6. I went past 3. Okay, no, so then probably 7, 4, 7, 4? No. It's the first puzzle, it's bad. Yeah, that's fair. What if I'm silly goofy and I put 6, 3, 6, 3? Or... no, okay. Might as well try while I was there. No, okay. Damn it, it's not opening. I wonder if anything, I think I should open it if I put in the right numbers into. Yeah, that's how that works. Congrats, buddy. Been 4 for sure for the ride, but then it cuts off. So remember that bed you zoomed in on? Yeah, is there something there? Actually, which one was it? It was the lower one, right? Maybe. This one? Doesn't look very comfortable. Okay. It's called light blue and white stripes. Kind of reminds me of the Argentinian soccer team. Okay, Junpei. The pillow! Fuck you. Okay. So... okay, so then it's For the red one, it's still 7-4, but then it's also 8, 5, and then for the other one, it ends in 6-3, but starts with 0, 2. Okay. Fuckers. Fucking pillow? Really? When you play these games, you have a notebook open to record your puzzle notes. I have a notebook right next to me, too. That's why I was able to not do that. Okay. So. Yep. Seven, 4, 8, 5. Yes! We unlocked it! Good job, Junpei. Yep, now you know I hate this room because there's no indication you need to touch the pillow. Yeah. Well, the rest of the clues are like taped to places your eyes are drawn to. Yeah, like the red key was literally taped to the mirror. Man. It's opening. Uh-huh. It's a thingy! Stack of red key cards. Let's go! At least this is an old Sierra game where you can lock yourself from beating the game. Huh? How? Damn it, I went past 3. There we go. It's blue. So true. Alright, let's see if these numbers work. Turn to the key, and hey, looks like it's working. Yes. Alright, let's open it up. Okay, Junpei. Yes! It opened. Looks like there's something in here. Uh-huh. What is this? A file? File screen. If you find any documents or notes during an escape, the information contained in them will be available on the file screen. Press right arrow key to open the file screen. Alright, let's see what's in this file. Digital root. Let's see here. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single-digit number, add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double-digit number, add the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. Keep adding digits in this manner until you have a single-digit answer. That final single digit is your digital root. Example, the digital root of 678 would be 6 plus 7 plus 8 equals 21, which is then 2 plus 1 equals 3. Therefore, the digital root of 678 is 3. Example, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10, 1 plus 0 equals 1. Therefore, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1. I see. Math. So just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit number. Oh, looks like there's something on the back of this thing. A notebook, a pen, a calculator, and a stack of key cards, huh? Oh boy, key cards. Can I combine them with the red ones? No? Okay. Looks like some key cards. There's a number written on each card. 6, 7, 8. Does that mean something? Yes, it does, Junpei. Yes, it does. These look like key cards. Uh-huh. There's a number on each one. Uh-huh. Right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that one. I can't do math, actually. New material has been added to the file screen. Calculator. Press left arrow to open the calculator screen. The calculator can also calculate a digital root, which will be important to the progression of the story. Well, that's perfect, because that's exactly what I want to do. Well, that's convenient. Like, I was prepared to do all the math to get the digital root, but nope. That makes it easy. What a high-tech calculator. Okay. Can I do something here now, then? These cards with numbers on them. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. Alright, let's slide these cards and see if they work. And... Huh? It's not working? Why? Damn it. No, that's right. I still have cards I haven't used. Okay. It's because I had the red ones out, I guess. Damn it. Not again. There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint. Of course. The files. The file said something about a digital root. A digital root. The digital root, huh? What am I supposed to do with... There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get a digital root of 5? I'm not really sure about this. Whatever. It's worth a shot. Oh boy. Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards that give me the digital root of 5 through the reader. Operating instructions. Oh boy. Click 3 cards to select them. The digital root of the selected cards will be displayed. Clicking reset will deselect all currently selected cards. After you selected 3 cards, click on the device. Hi, Peachy. Math. Math is happening. How am I... Okay, 1 through 3 is 6. Then... But then 6, 7, 8 is 3. Well, 2, 3 was 5, but... Okay. Aha! I'm so smart! Alright, I think this is gonna work. There we go. That's a new noise. Huh. Did it just unlock? Well, that light was red, and now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now. Time to go. Open the door! The only door in and out of this room is right next to the weird device. Yeah, it is. Open it. Oh my god. Why do I have to move out? You're useless, Junpei. Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall. Good? I don't know.
Ow!
The water tossed and turned him like a washing machine, and he only stopped rolling when he hit his head on the wall.
Ah, my head. Wait, is it over?
I don't think so. I think it's only just begun, Junpei.
Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn.
Do you have experience being flushed down a toilet, Junpei? I bet you do. Puts Junpei into the washing machine. Yes, good. Junpei had struggled to his feet in the still rushing water.
Well, better than drowning, I guess.
Bro definitely got swirly, so true. And hello, Catman, welcome on in. You just missed all the math. Or the start of math, anyway.
Am I in a hallway?
I don't know, bud. The water that had followed him out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door. It flowed quickly down the hallway and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs.
Oh.
Just 5 steps, in fact. And at the top of this short staircase...
A door!
Wow.
Another door!
Well, we've been through 1 door, so this is door 2 of 9, I'm presuming. No, I don't think that's how that's working.
Damn this water! God, let me go!
Junpei leapt up the stairs, straight for the door.
Oh, yes, it opened.
The door burst open, and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could have there been to what he saw?
What? What the hell?
His voice trailed off, and all he could do was stare. A polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the others. The stairs and pillars were solid wood, and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s.
This is the inside of a ship?
I mean, just because there was water in that window and there's a photo of a ship, doesn't mean you necessarily are on a ship, Junpei. Junpei couldn't help but wonder.
Well...
Wait, how did Mans get here? He got kidnapped and now he's in the notary games, and that's it. Yep. The water quickly filling the hallway behind him suggested that yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, gathering speed as it moved toward the stairs.
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally, Wait, what the hell? A wave? Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking a protest on the polished floor, and ran toward the tremendous staircase in front of him.
C deck. B deck. Hurry! Hurry!
As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship.
A deck's next.
He took the stairs two at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself. Just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead. Is that another door that's marked with a number? Oh.
What?
People. Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eye.
People.
That's what I said. He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing to the left of the stairs, there were 4 people staring at him. And on the right side, 3 more. Wow, he can count.
A lot of people.
All told, there were 7 of them. Pretty sure you saw all of those people at the con. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, Peachy. It looked as though they had been on their way down the stairs. They stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. He'd done the same, of course, and now they stood there staring at one another. Junpei didn't move, one foot placed awkwardly on the next step in the middle of a stride. Who were these people? This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei, and time began to move again.
I guess it's another one of us now.
Dancer.
I was thinking One Piece character, but, you know. The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer in brackets. Her clothes covered very little, and her prodigious jewelry little more. 2 friends of yours cosplayed characters from the second game to the con you went to, but ago, nice. She does look like Nikorama. Yeah.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
With no further ceremony, she ran, straight past Junpei and toward the doors behind him.
Okay then.
The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. Junpei, how about you just go back in the water? Do everyone a favor. But others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman.
Silver hair?
Junpei, do you gotta have a problem with literally everything?
Huh?
The first to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair and brackets. He threw a quick glance in Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering,
One of us, huh?
What?
pointing at the water. Junpei, go there. So true.
Nothing.
Following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and he came close enough as he passed for Junpei to see wisp blue gray in his hair. His composure and shock of hair. Okay, struck Junpei as rather like that of an elderly lion in brackets. Is Junpei in love with him? Cause like, I don't know.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
That's what he said. The next to speak to Junpei was a girl with pink hair and brackets, and a high voice.
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
Just cute. Junpei is a DILF hunter. Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as though he were sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene, and he was dressed rather elegantly for someone his age. Junpei. There's no straight explanation for the way he's describing this guy and the other one. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help feeling he was noble and dignified somehow. Junpei is definitely into men, yeah. He had certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like. He's thinking about princes? Wow.
That's 9 of us then.
Wow, he can also count. Junpei's inner monologue is outing him, so true. I can't blame him for that. That is valid, Hades.
All of the cards are in hand.
Cards? What does that mean? Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with pink hair rushed past him.
Wait! They're gone.
Yeah, follow after them unless you want to die.
Just what is going on?
Worry about that later.
There's an old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
So? He turned just in time to see 2 more people running toward him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest in brackets, and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him. And the other was a veritable mountain in brackets of a man.
Huh?
Junpei. Alright. The scrawny one scuttled past Junpei as though he were running from something.
What's that all about?
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for?
That is a great question.
Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way. Good.
Oh.
Thrown off balance by the man and recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked up at what the other 7 had been running toward.
Hey man, that was dangerous.
Oh, Junpei. I'm just gonna toss him into the water myself.
Huh?
There were 2 pairs of large iron doors set into the wall in front of him. They looked quite sturdy, and each had handles jutting out from them. Written across the surface of each door in red paint was a number. Good job, buddy. The door on the right.
4?
Uh-huh.
And this one says 5.
Wow, he can read.
They're the same.
The guy Junpei had decided to call Silver was mumbling to himself.
The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh?
With an arched eyebrow, the lion looked over at Silver.
My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it.
ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspect the rest of you.
It was as though the floodgates had been opened. They all began to talk at once. It's really bugging me how... Can I fix the audio? Because, like, the voices are a little quiet. Whatever. It seems like I can't do anything about it in-game. Ooh. I don't think I read. I'm pretty confident I did not read. Hey, what if I hit stop?
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
Okay, clicking stop does nothing. It soon became clear that each of them had awoken in a room with a locked door and solved a puzzle to escape. It all ended up in the same room. Good job, Junpei. Almost as though they'd been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady?
Before the dancer had time to finish, Silver was already running.
Open! Damn it!
He grabbed hold of the door labeled 5 and pulled. However...
Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
Out of my way.
The mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside. His path cleared, he took a few steps back, then threw himself out the door. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4 times. The door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no signs of breaking or opening. The mountain threw himself out the door again.
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it.
So, here's an idea, you guys. You all have these little fancy devices on your wrists that also have corresponding numbers, and these doors obviously have devices next to them. So just, I don't know.
There must be some other way.
Uh-huh. Junpei turned toward door 4. No, you're literally number 5. Next to the door on the wall was a small box. Uh-huh.
This looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier.
Was that his thinking voice?
So that means this door is probably locked too. But still...
Junpei has the memory of a fucking rock. Me too. He had to check. Junpei grabbed a handle and threw all of his weight onto it. Buddy. It was locked as tight as the door next to it, as he expected.
Damn it!
Junpei punched the door and did not respond.
Are there any other doors?
He'd barely finished the thought when the sea deck plate he'd passed on his way up sprang, unbid into his mind. His body moved before he had time to think, oh boy. I'm gonna smack the shit out of Junpei, me too. Junpei turned and ran back toward the stairs. He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. Oh. She was cute. It was a girl. She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. Priorities. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he'd met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well. She made a sound.
Huh?
Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly toward her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his own foot down that the whole ship shook a second time. Wee, shaking. The quake caught the girl unprepared, and she fell.
Watch out!
I think you're a little late with that warning, Junpei. Moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her. Or so he thought.
Oh,
Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own.
Yeah.
He was flat on his back, and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she still hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth.
oh my gosh! Is that you, Jumpy?
Jumpy. 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 Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly, his memory returned.
Akane.
Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurishiki, also in brackets. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They got to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth off her face. Feelings he'd thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. I can read so good. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment. Oh boy.
What?
What's that voice?
Convenient.
This is...
Junpei recognized it. How could he have forgotten it?
that guy in the gas mask!
Uh-huh. Maybe.
Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
What do you mean to do to us?
Oh.
Nonary game.
What the hell's that?
And the voice continued. Implaceable? Oh boy. Aw, reading.
What is he talking about?
You know.
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Well then. Silver reached into his pocket and pulled out a small slip of paper. The rest of them reached into their own pockets and pulled out similar slips of paper. Does the One Piece character have a pocket to pull from? It really doesn't look like she does. Junpei followed suit and dug into the pocket of his pants. The text is blocking the text. I can't read it past him. He felt the telltale crumple of paper, slightly damp from his earlier ordeal.
Hey, I got one too.
Their secret pockets.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter.
Uh-huh.
Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
His request had been delivered to Junpei, who, after a short moment of surprise, did as he'd been asked. I guess the rest of them don't have literacy skills. I hope to God she didn't have it in that one spot.
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers.
So true.
We will call them the numbered doors.
Clever.
The doors in front of you are a pair of the same.
Mm-hmm. Junpei's sole contribution is being able to read. You know what? Fair. Someone has to do it, right?
The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess.
Wow, I never would have guessed that's how you open these doors.
Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open.
Interesting.
Only those who have opened the door may pass through.
What? You're gonna play Payday 3 before you have an aneurysm? That's valid. Do whatever you gotta do, Hades.
There are, however, limits.
Mm-hmm.
Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
Interesting.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet.
As opposed to... He glanced around. It looked like everyone else had one as well, and it comes to much the same conclusion.
The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Interesting.
There's one last thing I must tell you. As you have no doubt surmised, this ship has begun to sink.
Uh-huh.
Unable 14, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into Earth's moon. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 minutes, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. I will give you more time.
Thanks?
$9. Now is the time you will be given to make your escape.
Ah, I see the whole, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors thing is really coming into play now. The voice finished, and the speaker went silent.
I hear a bell.
Uh-huh.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
Convenient. Everyone had their eyes on the antique clock embedded in the wall. 7, 8, 9. The sound of the 9th bell faded away. The 10th never came. Well, of course not.
It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
Of course it's 9 o'clock.
I think it's 9 p.m.
Hmm.
I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier.
Junpei. Depending on how deep this ship is, like, they're looking out the window won't necessarily... whatever. Oh yeah, it is 9 o'clock. It's almost 10. That's kind of funny. Clock indeed, though, Relix.
It has to be nighttime.
Sure it does.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Yippee! I don't know. No, you don't. The speaker went silent and did not speak again.
Hey! You bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
That guy won't stop shouting. And the others.
Whew.
Junpei, too, was consumed by his thoughts. Helpful.
I have way too many questions. Who is Zero?
Zero
What's
Zero.
the notary game? What's it for?
Entertainment, probably. I don't know.
Is he some nutjob just doing this to mess with us, or does he have some other purpose?
Who knows?
Why pick me to be part of this insane game?
Because you have main character vibes, I don't know.
And the others? Why are these 8 people here? And the most confusing of them all. Why is Akane here?
Because she can.
I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her? Why now?
You might not ask her, I don't know.
Coincidence? No. There's no way. There has to be a reason. I don't know what exactly, but there has to be.
Very well.
What's a digital root? A digital root is a math equation. So, say you have a series of numbers. The digital root is like screaming. It was explained. So A, you have 1, 2, 3. Let's go with that. The digital root of 1, 2, 3 is 6 because 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals number, and then if there's a yeah, that sort of thing. But then like the digital root of 6, 7, 8 is 3. It's it's not typical math stuff, so has nothing to do with like square roots. It's game mechanics. Yeah, the numbers and the number until you get like just one digit. Yeah. There we go. The lion's voice seemed oddly loud in the silence. Ask him out already, God.
Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
So true. Yeah.
Get moving?
Yes, Junpei.
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
What else are you guys supposed to do?
Hey, wait! But don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this Zero says.
Do you guys have much of a choice?
No, that's not what I mean.
The lion shook his head, mildly annoyed.
I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
What?
Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A deck already, right?
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush though, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first?
The lower floors that are water?
We should see how deep this place goes.
I think there's a point where it's just nothing but water right now, though.
I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Okay.
Whoa! What the hell? It's completely submerged.
Yeah, it's like the ship is sinking or something.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
If the water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about.
I'm just... The prince knelt down and gently drew his hand across it.
See? The water's not flowing.
Right now.
That means the origin of the water has been stopped. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down.
I mean, Zero did say he would give you 9 hours. Like...
He said that our time limit was 9 hours.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
No, you won't sink for 9 hours.
And you're saying we won't sink till then.
How old is this game? Like, I know DS game, but like, what year? I feel like actually having the year this game originally came out will give me some spark of hope, of understanding. Because this feels embarrassing.
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A deck and C deck.
Yes. Good job.
Looks that way.
Although you can swim. You guys can swim. You know that, right? In 2009? Interesting.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C deck before we jump to any conclusions? We might find something there.
Ah, you're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious.
No numbers on either door. And I don't see an authentication device either.
So you can probably just waltz right on in, maybe.
Nope. It's locked.
Of course.
This one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Well,
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
will it open?
This one doesn't open either.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man, give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try. It won't budge.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even with two of us trying. It's very well made.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
Huh?
Take a closer look.
There's a keyhole. Yeah, shocker. Find a
Right.
key.
It's obvious what we need to open this door.
Yeah.
A key, huh?
You got a problem?
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
I don't know, man. There was a red key in Junpei's room, literally taped to the mirror, so... Ignoring the tense air between the two, Junpei moved closer to examine the doorknob.
What's this?
Keyhole. Just above it was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot. Yes.
There's a mark on it.
Uh-huh.
Does it mean something?
Maybe.
Hey, look! Over here, too!
Pink Hair was looking at double doors they hadn't examined yet.
More doors.
Wow.
I think they're elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
May as well try pressing it. Huh. Nothing.
Shocker.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Or we need to do something with this card reader. And there's a strange mark here, too.
It almost looks like gray.
What is this? It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the h.
That too, but it also looks like the hiragana J. Like, not quite right, but mostly. Junpei stared at it for a while.
This is the symbol of Saturn.
Okay, nerd.
It's an astrological symbol.
Mm-hmm, nerd.
Then the mark on the other door.
I think that was the sun symbol. We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
Me.
I don't remember that.
A deck, huh? I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
You may as well check again since we're talking about it.
True. Lion's words urged them on, and they took the stairs up.
There. The two doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
She's right. It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
It's a circle, but it doesn't have another circle in it. It looks more like a target thing. And
This is an Earth symbol.
sure it is.
The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
Okay.
I see.
Junpei looked up at the ceiling.
The ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Metal plates. Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
It's alchemical symbols technically, if you recall correctly. I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. I dropped my pen. Hopefully I don't need to write anything down. I can actually just pick it up in
I wish we could get out through there.
Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered.
There were several windows along both sides of the ship. Or at least there had been. They too were covered with metal plates.
In other words,
We're trapped? Is that what you're gonna say, Junpei?
we're trapped. All the exits go nowhere.
Junpei was not happy. I'm not happy either, Junpei. The girl with pink hair spoke up.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
Mm-hmm. Then the mountain spoke. Please just talk to them and like ask their names. It's like, well, hey, since we're trapped together anyway, like, I don't know, be normal.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
I mean, they could. That's possible, yes. The prince did not agree.
No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
It's a mystery game. Why would we need names? Really adds to the mystery.
Oh, you mean the numbered doors.
What other doors? All eyes turned toward the doors with numbers on them. The atmosphere in the room grew tense.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that.
The dancer moved in front of the doors, as if to block them.
We'd have to be crazy to open these doors.
I mean,
If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
suddenly, everyone began to speak at once.
May as well give it a shot. Can't stay here forever.
True.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
No shit.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
The clamor of voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. Their arguments grew more and more intense, until people were shouting and screaming at one another.
Hey, shut up!
And they fell silent, and all eyes turned to Junpei. He felt each stare burning into him, but he refused to flinch.
Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
We need to exchange information.
Hey, look at that.
We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
They were silent. Some of them looked the other way, or bit their lip, or crossed their arms and stared at the ceiling. But one of them spoke up. It was Akane.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei.
She pointed toward Junpei.
We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop! Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now.
And you think Zero doesn't already know pretty much everything about you guys?
What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would! We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families.
Okay, but like... he probably already could do that, though? Since he managed to kidnap y'all? Just throwing that out there.
Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
To him, apparently, it seemed like the obvious solution.
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
7? Why are you 7?
Probably because his bracelet says 7. It seemed a fair question. The mountain stuck out his left arm.
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Shocker.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
He smirked.
All right, I'm gonna be Santa. Any of you chumps know Japanese? No? Well, san means 3. So, I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think?
That has to be a localization idea, right? If so, that's so stupid. I guess not that it would be less stupid if it wasn't a localization idea, but like...
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Just like the mountain had done, Silver thrust out his left hand. Sure enough, the face of his bracelet read 3.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1. Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
Me too. His Santa in Japanese too, you believe? For the same line of logic, though, or... like Santa Claus, really?
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals.
I didn't know that, but thanks, Lotus.
Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake.
Okay.
My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I am blind.
Goofy.
You can't see?
Uh-huh.
I knew it.
I also knew it. He kept his eyes closed during the entire ordeal, which had suggested something strange. But to hear it said so casually, I mean... it's a normal part of his life, man. It was something of a surprise. Everyone seemed a little nervous at the prince's proclamation, but no one seemed to know how to react to it.
Me next!
There was one person, however, who didn't seem to be surprised in the least. The girl with pink hair.
I want to be Clover.
Cute.
You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Looking almost bored, she held out her left hand. The face of her bracelet showed the number 4. They come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet.
Alright, my number's 5. So my code name is gonna be
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now.
The dancer cut him off mid-sentence.
I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh.
Junpei is just Junpei, so true. They all nodded. Akane stepped forward nervously.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
Akane fidgeted awkwardly. Junpei decided he had to do something.
What's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
She hesitated for a moment, then held out her left hand. As she claimed, the bracelet's face showed a 6. Junpei looked at it for a moment and thought,
All right then. Why don't we call you June?
June?
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year. So you're June.
Jumpy?
Akane kneaded her hands and looked up at Junpei, uncertain. He smiled back at her, reassuringly.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
She thought about it for a few more minutes, and seemed to come to a decision, and gave Junpei a small nod. Gee, next Junpei, I see what you did, buddy. I didn't even think about that, damn.
Okay then.
Their names decided, Junpei ran over them quickly in his head.
So this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake.
Snake.
3 is Santa.
Santa, goddamn.
4 is Clover. 5 is me.
5 is me.
6 is June. 7 is 7. And 8 is Lotus. That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is...
That glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
I forgot about him. Not gonna lie.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
His skin was pale, his breathing was heavy, and he was soaked with nervous sweat. His behavior seemed very suspicious, or perhaps simply emotionally unstable. It was difficult to tell. What Zero said before, implied that, at least one of them was already familiar with the happenings. So, is this guy acting like this because he's the one that knows what's going to happen to them all? Because of being in the nonary games before? Is he okay? Probably not. Whatever the case, it seemed clear that he had only a finger's tip's worth of grip on his sanity. And the girl with pink hair, Clover, walked up to him slowly. She put her hands on her hips and eyed him suspiciously.
What number are you?
He is definitely not okay. Yeah, fair. He didn't answer. His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person, and his breath came in hot pants.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
The man licked his dry lips with a shaking tongue, and spoke with a voice like old paper.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here, and you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
He extended a trembling arm. The bracelet did indeed say 9. Clover looked at it contemptuously.
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
He took a shuddering breath and exhaled. Clover looked at him with something very like disgust.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah? What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah?
All right. Let me show you. I'm gonna do this!
Wow, he got taller. Oh. By the time they realized what he was doing, it was too late to stop him. The man's body moved like a snake's. Hey, that's not very nice to Snake. In the blink of an eye, he had slid around behind her and wrapped his arm around her waist.
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Santa leapt forward toward Clover and the ninth man. He was halfway there when,
Stay back!
suddenly, the man's hand dove into his pocket. No,
Ah!
I was expecting a gun, but a knife makes sense. He held it to Clover's pale, quivering neck.
If you get any closer, I'll cut her open! Yeah, that's right.
The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring. Sweat poured down his neck, soaking the collar of his shirt.
Clover, are you all right?
The prince, Snake's voice sounded oddly concerned.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Her voice shook, making her words even less convincing.
What the hell are you trying to do? I told you. This is my plan.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her.
Right.
If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go.
He started to move backward, slowly, keeping his grip on Clover.
Slowly. That's right. Just follow me.
Keeping their distance, Junpei and the others followed. Eventually, the man reached the wall. He gave a start as his back touched it, then glanced around quickly and spoke.
Here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
The man's nostrils flared and he looked like he was about to choke.
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now.
I mean, you could try.
I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now.
He pressed the knife against Clover's neck, hard. And the dog is trying to dig a hole in the carpet, sir.
Okay, I'll do it.
Slowly, she stretched her left hand out toward the device.
Like this?
Her back was to it, and she had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. It made a cold electronic noise, and on the display above her hand, an asterisk appeared. I can read.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then, should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open.
Junpei shifted his eyes to the door itself. The number on it was
Door
5.
5. But why does this guy know so much about how this thing works? It's like he knows exactly what to do.
It's like he's done this before. Probably because he has.
Good. Good. You're done.
So they need to do math. Yep.
Next.
His bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until finally, they stopped on lying. Ace.
You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Either that or he's been the only one to put 2 and 2 together. I don't like that idea. I don't like him. I hope he dies quickly, actually.
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down.
Ace held up his hands, palms out. The ninth man jerked his chin toward the device.
I'm coming over.
Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved toward the device. After what seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached it.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
The unstable guy? Dying? Nah. Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. The device beeped again, and a second asterisk appeared.
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same as the number written on the door, but it won't open yet. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need?
Get back.
His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back.
No! Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Okay.
Slowly, Ace did what he was told. The ninth man's lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile.
Don't tell me.
And that was when Junpei understood his plan.
Clover's 4 and Ace's 1. Added to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5.
Yep. Good job, buddy. Isn't like this game would punish rash decisions made out of panic and fear, right?
In other words...
Thank God you were all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare.
He pressed his own hand against the scanner panel. A third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. The door opened with a heavy, metallic groan.
Good! I don't need you anymore.
He let go of Clover.
Wait!
Junpei leapt toward the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough.
Here! She's all yours!
The man shoved Clover and hopped through the door.
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye!
He raised his hand and waved, a twisted smirk on his face. Then he was gone. The door ground shut with a dull clang of metal on metal.
Clover, are you all right?
Man, fuck this guy. Yeah. Snake ran to Clover's side as she lay on the floor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She climbed unsteadily to her feet, and once there, leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support.
Damn it!
Junpei ran to the door.
That bastard!
The others followed him. Several pairs of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled. He's not gonna make it by himself, I can tell. I can only hope he doesn't.
Open, damn it!
They grunted and strained, but...
Shit! It won't budge.
And that was when Lotus, the dancer, spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
Junpei pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same.
You're right. I can hear it too.
Guys, you could literally do it again with 6 and 8. I'm not sure they would want to.
What is it?
Then they heard something else. It was the ninth man.
Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Lied?
wasn't supposed to happen!
Oh boy, beeping. Yep, beeping.
This is wrong! This is wrong!
His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another.
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you!
Nah.
Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Ah, God damn it!
Junpei grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel. Nothing happened.
Why? Why won't it work?
Because it's engaged. Otherwise occupied.
Engaged?
Mhm.
Is it because it's occupied?
If only Junpei could hear me, then he would know.
Oh my god! There's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him!
Junpei, what the fuck? Don't try to help the dude that put a knife to a girl's throat. True. There it is. Bye-bye, Mr. Nine. An explosion rocked the room. Instinctively, they ducked, and stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. No one spoke. Silence filled the room. Got exploded,
beep?
idiot. So true. A beep, wow. All eyes turned toward it.
Did that thing just make that sound?
Yep, it's vacant now.
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Let's see if we can open it.
7. The mountain swallowed hard.
Okay.
Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. The red asterisk appeared on the LCD panel.
Well, it registered my bracelet number. But it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
What to do? I don't want to do math. Can I access the calculator from here? Yeah, I can. Santa and June? No. 518 would work. Yeah, 518 digital root. Yeah, so the first one would work too. Santa and June, though, 5, 3, 6. Yeah. They might all work, to be honest. Snake and 7. Nope, that's what I meant to do. Yeah, they all work. So they all have the correct digital root. So I guess I wasted my time using the calculator because they all work. Always pick the waifu. Junpei is a smart boy for quick maths. At least he's got that going for him because he doesn't have much else. I don't know who I want to take though. I don't know who I like the most or want to know more about thus far. The trick is already 5, so he just pairs that up to 9. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah. He can read and do quick maths. Those are his contributions. Indeed. Oh, actually, idea. Peachy. Peachy, can you make a poll? I'll have chat decide. 9 is a powerful number in this game. I never would have guessed. Shocking revelation. But yeah, make a poll. Make it only for like a few minutes at max. And just the 3 options. You remember how to make polls, right? It hasn't been too long, great. Pool. Pools. I want to go swimming, but I never do. You got it. Okay. It's definitely pool. / pool. Imagine if that was actually a command / pool. What would that command even do? I don't see the poll yet. Maybe it's still being worked on. There. No, never mind. It would give you a snorkel. That would be funny. There it is. Yippee! At the top of chat, you should be able to vote for who we should bring with us. Be it between Ace and Lotus, Snake and Seven, Santa and June. You would love a /pool command that gives you a snorkel. That would genuinely be funny, but seems like Santa and June's in a strong lead. There's no competition, basically. Damn. Can you guys repeat votes? I'm not used to having 5 responses in a poll unless someone's being eager. Nope. Okay, you guys are actually just genuinely being really receptive to a poll for once. Well, good to know you guys all agree unanimously. That normally doesn't happen either. I'm very used to you guys setting up ties and direct hand contact with June. Oh boy. Well, I'll just Daddy and Mommy, Garrett Quest for Camelot, and 7 Astron's Baldur Gate 3 and Waifu. Goodness gracious. Well, I don't think any of the other options will have much of a chance against that, since that one has 7 votes, so...
Santa and, June, you think you could give me a hand here?
A hand, you say? The pun was a little too on the nose, but the mood was still grim. Both Santa and June lifted their left hands silently. He verified, and she followed suit.
5 plus 3 plus 6 is 14.
Uh-huh.
The digital root of 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5.
Good job, buddy.
This should do it.
Uh-huh. Did you not do the math in your head before asking them?
Now we just need to pull the lever on the side.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
Junpei grabbed the lever and looked back over his shoulder. And they stiffened and nodded. I can read. Junpei nodded back and set his mouth in a grim line. Then he slowly lowered the lever. There was a metallic groan, and the door slid open. A breath of air drifted out of it, carrying a stench that nearly made them gag. Junpei grimaced and put a hand over his mouth.
Oh my god.
Good God.
Lotus and Ace shuddered. Seven grunted.
Whoa, that's pretty bad.
Even Santa's voice shook.
He blew up.
Uh-huh. It appeared that Santa was right. The hallway on the other side of the door was splattered with chunks of torn flesh and dark red blood. The shriek echoed across the room. It had come from June. Then her strength left her, and she dropped. As Junpei turned to catch her, the door groaned shut. She crumpled to the floor.
June, are you okay?
Junpei dropped to his knees and put his arm around her shoulders. And that was when he noticed. Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating intense heat.
What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
Thin air, I guess. June didn't answer. Her face looked like wax, and her whole body began to shake.
All right, okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk?
She nodded weakly. Junpei lifted June to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair.
Here we go.
As gently as he could, he set her down in it.
How are you feeling? Are you all right?
She nodded, and as she did, a single, huge tear rolled down the side of her face.
Why? Why did this happen?
Her voice cracked, broken by misery and grief, and choked by sobs.
Why did this happen?
Junpei spun around.
Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here?
I mean, the one person that did just kind of exploded it, so...
Who's Zero? What's this nonary game? Come on! Anybody? Anything? What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
No one spoke. Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, Seven, and Lotus. They simply stood there. 7 pairs of downcast eyes, and 7 grim lines for mouths. June's body shook with silent sobs. They slowed as the minutes ticked by, and eventually they stopped. And then suddenly, in the cold, heavy silence that had enveloped them like a thick fog, a bell began to ring. The clock in the central hall. 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And then, on the 10th ring, it stopped. The sound of the bell faded away into silence.
It's 10 o'clock then.
Yeah. It's been 10 o'clock for about 38 minutes, though. Those that are familiar with the game, is there a little bit of a better stopping point not too far from here, or is this as good as I can get for, like, a stopping point for, like, sooner than later? Because I don't think this game is going to have chapter like I'm used to. You can't remember? In like 10 to 15 minutes or so? Okay. Well, I've never played this before, but I feel like this spot is nice. Okay. Well, Efraf and Prince says in 10 to 15 minutes or so, so let's keep going for just a little bit longer. What was the question? If this was a good stopping point, or if there's going to be a slightly better stopping point not too far from here. A little more, okay. A little more it is then, as a treat. He said what each one of them had been thinking.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Seven's deep voice echoed across the room.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap!
Santa leapt to his feet, his fist clenched.
How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this? We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero was going on about is up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get going already! Go! Go!
Santa's outburst fell on deaf ears. No one seemed to agree with him. They stared back at him, their eyes blank and their faces tired. Finally, Lotus spoke.
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Fair.
Him? You mean the ninth man?
Of course, who else?
Yeah. And Junpei is quiet, for once. In his mind's eye, Junpei saw the corpse again.
Blood. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Blood and pieces of flesh.
Indeed. The dark, reddish-black pool of blood. The scattered pieces of flesh. Organs strewn across the floor like the blossoming of a grotesque flower. The explosion that had torn through his body had been powerful.
That's no way for a person to die.
The ninth man's neck had been twisted at an odd angle. Junpei suspected the detonation had thrown him against the wall. Half of his face was crushed, and the other half was covered in blood. Most of his abdomen had been emptied, either by the explosion or by gravity. He had landed on his back, and stark white ribs jutted out of his chest, like the legs of some sort of crab. I think that's how you say that word, if not, oh well. Junpei felt something flip in his stomach.
I think he just screwed up.
Uh-huh. Eyebrows went up, and Santa continued.
He probably set off some sort of
Meow. Oh, hello. Macabre, no you. But yes, hello, Boke. Please give Boke a shout out, Peachy. Hopefully you still remember how to do that. Yeah. You guys were playing Ghostwire Tokyo. How was that? But otherwise, welcome on in, Raiders. I see Relix is also a raider from Boke. Fascinating. You had a lot of fun with Ghostwire. That's good. But those that have come in with Boke and do not already know me, my name is Sakyu. Sakyu, or even Q, is acceptable. I consider myself a variety streamer, though at this point I stream mostly Spike Sheen soft games, but also visual novels. And I have no other thoughts in my head. Wow, I forgot my usual spiel. It was your first time playing, so I was checking it out. Nice. This is my first time actually playing Zero Escape 999 as well. It's been nice having a few people that actually know what's going on, though, because no thoughts had MD. I did not know that the same dev studio behind Hi-Fi Rush also is behind Ghostwire, so that's cool. And I am enjoying it so far, although some moments it was like, everyone here is stupid. But other than that, it's been enjoyable. I am looking forward to what the rest of the game has to offer. But if you guys have to rest, be it go to sleep, hydrate, go eat food, or whatever else, there is definitely no pressure to stay, but of course you're more than welcome to lurk. And yeah. It has a horror vibe to the game, reminds you of Prey 1 and 2 with cyberpunk vibes. Interesting. I think I've definitely heard of Ghostwire before, but like, I don't remember much else. And it's like, that title sounds vaguely familiar. Surprisingly very good. That's good. But yeah, there's been doors and there's not 9 persons anymore. There's only 8 persons. And I guess, yeah, also no longer 9 hours. It's only 8 hours. They're having a swell time, I'm sure. Everyone in the game, that is.
I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
Righto. Whatever Snake was laughing at, Santa did not find particularly humorous.
What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
What the fuck?
The line delivery.
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The ninth man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least, not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Huh?
You still don't... All right. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
I don't remember, not gonna lie, Snake.
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door, right?
Got it.
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
Santa furrowed his brow in thought. Junpei thought back. Zero said, that everyone who verified had to go? That's my guess, right? Can I check? It does not seem like I can check. Damn. Memory test. I'm failing. I generally do not remember. If I had to guess, though, it's that everyone who verified had to go, but... Second. Okay.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute, right?
Right.
I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei.
Man, a gold star. Snake inclined his head toward Junpei.
The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed.
Execution.
And Zero's watching us from somewhere. Making sure we don't break any rules.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Snake looked at Seven with what could only be described as pity inside. About that, Junpei, or narrator, Snake can't look. Snake cannot see. Anyways.
Very well. I see it must be me who tells you. I've waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely.
He couldn't see them, of course, but perhaps Snake sensed the confused eyes upon him. When I spoke, he gave words to everyone else's thoughts.
Do you know something?
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
Here.
Snake removed a card from the pocket of his jacket.
A card? What does it say?
So, Ace, you just asked a blind man.
See for yourself.
With a flourish, she presented it to Ace, who took a close look at it and spoke.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Right, okay, so truly, Junpei is the only one that can read. Damn.
Give me that.
Santa snatched the card from Ace, but his expression of disgust quickly turned to one of confusion. Okay, it seems Santa can in fact read.
Huh? The hell is this?
Maybe not. Someone tugged it out of Santa's hands.
I see.
I just think Santa just can't read. Maybe. I wish the reason they all got put into this is because they're all incredibly stupid. Maybe. They all have one brain cell, and it's fighting for its life between all of them. The card went from 7 to Lotus, from Lotus to June, and finally to Junpei. He looked at it and understood.
This is Braille.
I could not have been prepared for that. Braille, the written language of the blind. The card was covered with small embossed bumps. Junpei could recognize it, but he certainly couldn't read it.
Sorry, guys. I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Yes, Braille. Makes sense to give the blind a guy Braille. So true. Junpei handed the card back to Snake, who nodded at him with a small smirk.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
Mm-hmm.
From Zero?
A message?
What does it say?
Suddenly, everyone was crowding around Snake, desperate to hear what the message said. And they have 2 brain cells between them, and they're all vying for third place. Yeah. Santa especially looked as if he were about to grab hold of Snake and shake the answer from him. Snake raised his hand.
Calm down now. No need to panic. You don't need to force me. I'll read it.
Junpei swallowed hard and waited for him to start. He was not the only one. Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. His fingers glided over the tiny bumps as he spoke.
Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you, and only you, with information. I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
The red is the recognition device. It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a red.
Interesting.
The dead is the deactivation device. It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet.
I see.
But perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate? I am afraid this might be something of a surprise. I have placed a small bomb inside of you, and people who you are about to meet.
Wee, small bombs.
You swallowed it while you were unconscious.
Yippee.
I have no doubt, by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small intestine. In other words, you will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try.
Okay, but like... What about the point when they're done digesting and they shit it out? Like... Yeah, okay, so they just got a poop kit going, lads. Like, yeah, they'll definitely, like, they're definitely gonna have to use the bathroom within these 9 hours, Zero. Come on.
As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse, or timer, for the bomb in your body. There is only one condition which will cause it to detonate. That condition is that you enter a numbered door. Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be.
So that explains why, like, as soon as 9 went into the room, the beeping started.
You will have 81 seconds. If, after that time, the detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, and Sputnik and 2 explode. In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their number at the red must also verify their numbers at the dead.
I see.
Once all numbers have been verified by the dead, you need only pull the lever at its side, and the countdown will cease. Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead. That is to say, if you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red, in 81 seconds, you will be dead. You must also keep in mind that the numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds have passed.
Of course, 9 seconds.
So long as the doors open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship.
How is all of this information on a tiny card? Like... Anyway.
2. Your heart rate reaches 0.
That's fun.
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or it acts at where its heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
I don't question it, it's anime, so true.
There is no other way to remove your bracelet. If you attempt to force it off, or disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode.
But what if you poop out the bomb?
This is all the information which I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate. I wish you the best of luck.
Snake finished reading and carefully returned the card to his pocket.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors. Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in. The Reds, Deads, and Bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.
Yep. You good? Wow, it took them like, what, 3 hours to figure out how the game works? About an hour or so.
Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
They're not very good at listening, are they? In defiance of Zero's suggestions, both Santa and Seven put fingers down their throats and began to gag. And the rest stiffened. Some touched their stomachs. Some simply stared at their bracelets. Junpei gingerly touched his stomach.
There's a bomb inside me.
Yup. The thought of it made him queasy. Bros, it's in your small intestine now. It's not gonna come up. It's okay. We already knew they're not smart.
Oh.
His stomach felt oddly hollow, and his legs were weak.
What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea?
I mean... Junpei looked over at the others.
Alright, I'm gonna ask one more time.
Oh boy. This is Zero's plan to eliminate the world's dumbest people, yeah. Natural selection, but it's just Zero.
Do any of you know anything about Zero?
The silence is loud. They were all silent, each person waiting to hear what the others would say. Finally, Santa spoke.
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed.
Oh?
I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask. What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something?
Instead, it was Santa who looked surprised. There was a moment of silence, and then everyone spoke at once.
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though. That mask, it was really scary.
Huh?
Oh, so
If it makes you feel better, Santa, Snake definitely didn't see him.
all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Only 7 stories seemed to lack the detail of the others.
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
And that was all he had to say. Or he had said, rather. It had occurred to Junpei at the time that it sounded somewhat strange, but he didn't press the issue.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
He hadn't done so, because there was something that struck him as even stranger.
So, I have a question.
That was the mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover.
Snake and Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together.
Junpei looked at them, thoughtfully.
So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
It was Clover that answered. Clearly, she felt she had nothing to hide.
We're siblings.
Ah, I see.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister. That really so hard to understand?
Junpei was taken aback. The others seemed just as surprised.
She is correct, of course.
He laid his hand on Clover's shoulder. Obviously, he doesn't see the problem.
Are you, surprised?
Well, yeah, but
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Snake pointed at Junpei and June.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah.
June glanced at Junpei, uncomfortable with the sudden attention.
Well, yeah.
Junpei felt somewhat nervous as well, and tried to scratch his head as casually as possible.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
Junpei, June, does any of this ring a bell?
Huh, ring a bell.
Ring a bell?
They looked at one another. And like it was staged, they both tilted their neck at the same time.
Well, perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
Well, we can't be sure of that.
He could have stolen the boat.
To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
What sort of organization?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group. Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
Could be.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment.
Yeah, that's how most psychological experiments are.
I mean, come on! A guy's dead!
Uh-huh. The word dead hung in the air heavy and ominous. The room went quiet again.
I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this.
Uh-huh.
If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
Even with the specter of death hanging over them, the discussions continued for some time. Spectre. I know how to read words. Sometimes. Cloak.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
Uh-huh. Santa threw up his hands, his voice filled with irritation. Okay. That wasn't me, that was the game.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! Really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
Yippee. Everyone there was already on the edge of panic. When Santa told them, Hunt only made that feeling more intense. Once you get to the next big decision, it's a good time to stop. Thank you for that information. Appreciate. No one was willing to argue this time.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
True.
Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
June looked toward the numbered doors.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait,
Lotus looked terrified.
I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Fair, I guess. There is a ugly dead body there.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there.
Valid.
If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
Valid.
And we were doing so well.
He shook his head sadly.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Alright.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes.
Priorities.
If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him, you got another thing coming.
And that was the last straw.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so? Doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Fair, I guess.
Oh, God.
There was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though.
Well, obviously.
Anyone else willing to come with me?
And there was another long silence. And this time Snake was the one to break it.
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer!
I mean,
If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do.
he stepped forward.
If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital route will be 5.
Meow. Math.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14.
Mm-hmm.
The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
Yep.
Oh, it works perfectly!
That was cute.
The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait. What about the other 4? What's their digital route gonna be?
Santa could do math, just can't read, yeah. Junpei did a quick mental calculation.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5. 8, 3, 6, 5. What would our digital root be?
I should have known that because I know what door they were going through, but... Felix.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22. So, the digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
He repeated what he determined.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4. Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the 9th man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that.
Junpei was torn.
Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
As he turned his options over and over in his mind, Ace spoke up.
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go?
He began to walk toward door 5.
I'm going through door 5.
Clover and Snake followed, with 7 a short distance behind.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
Okay. This is where I press the menu button and save in this slot. Yes. Finish saving. Return to the title screen? Yeah, actually. Thanks. That was so convenient. Delete save data. Let's not do that. That would be... no. But yeah, this is very interesting so far. Yeah. I don't have any thoughts in my head, actually. It's a slow start. Yeah, that's fine, though. I don't mind slow starts. My little guy needs to be moved. There we go. That's better. That's much better. I guess not so little guy. I'm zoomed in. You can see the little things. I can't have thoughts in my head, actually. Oh. I'm just like them. Anywho's, got the characters real fleshed out, though. Yeah. I am definitely eager to go through more of this, learn more about what's happening. Yeah. I hope you guys are looking forward to this new game series adventure, and special thanks to Relix once again for gifting me the the pack anyways. Obviously they're playing a game. So true, Relix, so true. Yeah, I guess I should anticipate taking notes. I haven't had to do that for a game before. Tomorrow we'll be doing the usual naps, and yeah, the weekly schedule should already be up in the community Discord if you're curious about what's to come. Otherwise, I plan to post that on Blue Sky. And yeah, let's see. Who do I want to raid? There's a lot of options. Well. You got a peep? Like a marshmallow peep? Or do you mean a raid suggestion? Like a raid target, but I should get the marshmallow. Honestly, yeah, I'm open to a raid target. Who do you have in mind? Oh, hey, Haleen, he pronouns. Ah, I see. I actually am already following them. I think I followed them one time you raided them. Is it a peep with a peep? Maybe. But yeah, I'll go ahead and raid them. Let's see. They are currently playing some Grand Blue Fantasy. Day 1 to Lulu is their stream title. Interesting, interesting. But, I do have a raid message. I don't have one with emotes, because I don't have a raid emote, but... Oh boy, Grand Blue, yeah. But yeah, just go ahead and copy and paste that, and send that into their chat when we land on them. Yeah. Well, this is good night. Yes, good night, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate all your support, and I look forward to seeing you all next time, be it tomorrow or next week, whenever you next come in. Good night, and bye-bye, everyone.